Hello guys, Mehul back in with another new video, and today I have a really specific tool for you. So this is a privacy focused email bounce checker. Now you may ask, what is email bounce checker? Right. So suppose you have a mailing list. Maybe you have gathered that from like subscribe to newsletter section of your website or of Snaplink or XP, whatever. Okay, I don't know if we have that feature or not, but whatever, from somewhere you have collected that, or you may have some leads whom you want to cold mail. There can be the tons of use cases of like getting the mail list. Now you want to send them mail, but you don't know like how many of them have used temporary mail IDs or some mail IDs that doesn't even exist. If your system is bad and it doesn't check the mail properly, then obviously user can easily bypass the mailings. And if it doesn't have any like email verification system built into it, like who else need like email verification system for a simple newsletter, right? But for logging or doing something, obviously you're gonna need it. But whatever. So we don't generate a huge number of mailing lists from logins. I know that. Whatever. So you have a mailing list. You wanna check the email IDs on that mailing list, if they are valid or not, like if they are still exist or not. Because whenever you send a mail to a invalid email ID, your email bounces. Okay. So basically that means that doesn't go. Your server returns it back completely. So that is email bouncing. And to reduce this email bouncing rate and to reduce spamming to like fake email IDs, because obviously if you're gonna mail to a fake email ID, this will obviously take one mail away from your quota, maybe. Okay, like whatever monthly quota you are getting from your mail SMTP mail server or FNC mail service provider, it gonna like give like loss on that. Because even if your bounce rate, like spam mails and bounce rate are even 20%, that's gonna cost you a lot of money. And that's just waste of money, right? So that's why we need this kind of a software. Now what's specific about it is this particular emailing like bounce mail checker is it isn't any like there isn't any process of logging into this platform. You can just give the email IDs you can wanna check and you can just use it. So let's have the overview of the platform and let's see what we can get it from here, right? So let's just drop into it. So here we are into the email bounce checker functionality of block survey. Okay, so this is not an individual website, like not a individual website dedicated to email bounce checker, but this is a portion of the smarter site that checks emails. Now you can see some of the mails are already over here and SMTP is enabled. Now what is SMTP? So the SMTP validation involves establishing a socket connection with the mail server. Like this is totally network nerd kind of thing that you don't have to understand. Basically it means if you give you like more validity, that's it. Okay, you just know that and that's enough for you. So we you can easily like drop mails in here and click on verify if they are verified, like valid or not. Okay, so as you can see, please enter valid email addresses. So yeah, it's saying me maybe those are not valid. So we get that those are not, obviously those will not be valid because one of them is John Doe. That is the most generic name, our dummy name that we use in every user. designers know it, developers know it. Then there's Alizio, another dummy name that we use everywhere. In hey.com, like I don't know if there is something called hey.com. So how it works specifically, it checks all of the regex. Regex means like the format of the email, okay, if it's in correct format or not. It checks all of the typos as well, if there is any typo. Then check uh, if it's from any disposable mail service or not. It also checks that. And then at last, mx and smtp. Finally, we get that more technical to perform traditional server checks. So that's the serious process that this platform follows, okay. And then we have like, you may ask how many email at a time I can check. Here is the hard limit of 10 emails every time you can do it, but you can do it as many times as you want, right? And actually that's it about this platform. This is not a really long video, this is short. I have explained already why you what is email bouncing and why you need a email bounce checker. So yeah, that's about it about this whole video section. Now you can go through their FAQ section and do a little bit of research on them. But what I think, it's really useful tool for marketers specifically, okay, and for actually anyone who is into the cold mailing business, or who does a lot of cold mail, because obviously it's gonna save them a lot of money in terms of their SMTP server. So this is worth checking out, and let me know how you are using it, like how you would like to and all. And if you know about some of the cool apps like this, please let me know about all of them in the comment section below. And if you like my videos in general, please give a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel. If you are subscribing, that means a lot to me, to be honest. So that's it, bye.